And let me also say this. I think it is important to say, as harsh as it may seem, it's important to say. Resettlement is obviously part of our plan, as it is with many other countries. We have some neighboring countries that are providing temporary refuge. But the scale of the humanitarian crisis in Iraq and Syria cannot be solved, cannot even come close to being solved, by refugee policy alone. We must stop ISIS. We can accept thousands or tens of thousands, and maybe all the countries in the world together, hundreds of thousands of refugees. But ISIS, left to its own devices, will create millions, tens of millions of refugees and victims on a monthly basis. That's why the international community intervened. I think President Obama and our allies felt we had no choice. We were witnessing mass slaughter at an alarming, lightning pace that was sweeping across the region. And for Mr. Trudeau and Mr. Mulcair to say things like, well, we shouldn't be participating militarily, we should just be doing humanitarian assistance. Let me quote what the representatives of diaspora groups in Canada, those communities in Canada, said about that policy. If your policy is humanitarian assistance without military support, all you're doing is dropping aid on dead people. That's not acceptable. We are a country that can contribute militarily and in a humanitarian sense, and we are doing both.